point. At 6'6" number 4, Shake and Bake.
Shake and Bake. That's right, everybody. It's Monday, January 5th, and I'm here playing some of my career. We're getting towards the playoffs. I've been simulating the games that aren't worth that much. This is a game worth 300 and some points, so here we go.
Well, we're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. This is Kevin Harlan with
Stuart Scott.
Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Doris Burke is on the sideline.
I'm sure everybody knew who he was, but here we go here. Alright, it's been a while since I used Shake and Bake. Number 4. Rocking the Outback paint scheme. But a funny story I got about Stuart Scott is that he couldn't see too well out of one of his eyes. And he went to a football combine where they're testing rookies out and stuff, and then he decided he wanted to get that rebound. Oh, really, guys? Anyway, he decided he wanted to participate in one of the drills, and it was one of those drills where you have to catch the football. And it's by one of those things that have 2 tires where you put the football in the middle of it and shoot it. Anyway, it was his turn in line, and they went to go and shoot that football. And one of his eyes was bad in the first place, but the football went and hit his good eye, so yeah. Alright, let's try to get a win here. Rest in peace, Stuart Scott.
Nice power move, I like that one.
On defense, Cleveland.
Oh, Derrick Rose straight to the middle.
And he gets it to go.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Tom Thibodeau.
The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Now here's Rose. After the miss from Shake and Bake. Rose again.
Did you guys see that move?
Rose has got 6.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every
January
time,
5th.
especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fella.
Yesterday,
he's been off his game
Bengals lost to
hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Wait, was it Pittsburgh that beat Bengals or something?
Rose.
I don't know. All I know is that NFC. And we had the Cowboys defeating the Detroit Lions.
Bulls shooting their first free throws.
I do believe that was like a pass
interference call.
And the refs, I don't know what the heck they're thinking.
They made progress in that department from last season. Going into this one, guys, I mean, the numbers have improved.
Like, those refs should have to resign. The first free throw is good.
Unacceptable. Nonetheless, Dallas Cowboys coming up to Lambeau Field this coming weekend, everybody. It's going to be the biggest game in the NFL because Tony Romo sucks and everybody wants to watch him fall to the Packers, which will happen. I am guaranteeing it.
And both free throws good for Rose.
Well, you kind of expect that from him.
You get the
iAnthuny pretty much know
guarantee.
what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Let's take a look. Jesus. Oh, man. Almost hyperextended my knee right there. I'll be all right.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Oh,
no good on the free throw.
Seriously.
And he sinks the second.
So we're down by 3.
Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against Toronto.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
All right,
Yeah, they had the
rebound.
defense on its heels early
to.
the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game. And no matter what unit was out there, it looked like a mismatch.
I almost had that rebound.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Raiders against Butler. Here's Gasol, and he
Really,
gets it to go.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too
Dip
much
out
of a
on the
mismatch
Lakers
in
like
terms of height.
And Gibson with the block.
Oh.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game.
What is
if he
the Lakers'
continues to
problem?
shoot
You
it
know what I think the
like he
Lakers'
has so far
problem
in
is
this
that
quarter.
That's good.
they don't have any good
And
players.
that's now 10 points for Rose.
He has really put his foot
The
on the
NBA
pedal
seems
this quarter,
really
doing a tremendous
watered
job
down
leading their offense.
With no really good players.
Here's Shake and Bake. He's covered by Rose. Here's Shake and Bake, and he banks in the layup.
If Shake and Bake were in
Bake's
the
got 5
NBA, he'd probably save the Lakers.
Here's Rose. A 20-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
Boy, he had it going offensively, just living at the line.
Now here's Rose.
In the middle.
It's a 3-point
middle
game. And a missed
There you
layup.
go.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Shake and Bake passes to Thompson to the inside.
Oh, you guys like that?
Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely, those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Let's pause 10 seconds for your station
And
ID.
the Cavaliers will go with a
10
different
seconds
look
for
here.
station ID.
Alexander's checked in for Thompson.
Your
Smith
home
comes in
for
Kevin
awesome
Love.
video
Harris
games.
checked in for LeBron. And it's
YouTube.com/.
So Chicago.
All right, everybody, we're back.
Miritich is checked in for Gasol. Tony Snell comes in for McDermott. Each one more is checked in for Butler. It's Heinrich in for Rose.
The coach must
And
have
so
switched
here's
it up.
Cleveland. Following
Where
the
the
miss
heck's
by
LeBron? He's
Kirk.
not out here.
Shake and Bake passes to Harris. 5 on the clock.
Oh, where's the defensive foul? Get up, Shake and Bake, get up.
Here's Snell, covered by Irving. Snell, no good.
Block that,
Pretty
pass
good
it down.
defense there. I mean, that's a shot
Block
that he
it,
can
pass it
make,
down
but he
here.
really challenged him.
I'm wide open.
Knocks it loose. More.
Pass it down here.
Shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Irving attacking.
All
Puts
right,
it up
that'll
and makes
work.
it in. Irving's got his first points in this one.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
We're on like a 5-0
Heinrich
run.
outside. Pass to Moore. It's up a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. So important
Oh,
to battle
no.
the boards.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up, fight strong enough.
Heinrich inside the 3-point. And
No way.
buzzer beater.
Let's take a
Pretty
look at
shot
that.
without a second to spare.
That can be so demoralizing for the team that gives up a shot like that to close out a quarter.
What? Oh, sure.
And
That
welcome
was-
back as we continue our St.
Anytime I
Patty's Day
shoot a
broadcast.
three-pointer at the last whatever, they
taking a
want
look
to
at
take a
Chicago's
look at
performance
it
here,
and
Clark and Steve,
make sure I
what have
didn't
they been
steal
doing
it.
or not doing?
And they set the tone there defensively with their shot blocking. They've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, in the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers because of what's happened in this quarter.
Will make substitutions. 1:56 left to play here in the half. Taking a look at the Bulls. Got Rose. Taj Gibson is out there with Miritich. Then there's Etuan Moore. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
Boy, it's no wonder they've got the lead. Their shooting has really picked up here in the second quarter.
Come on, D-Rose.
You don't expect the team, Steve, to shoot in the 60% range the entire game.
Oh,
But if they can hover around that mark, they'll run away with this one.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, shake and bake in the last matchup against the Nuggets played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 14 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. He couldn't have shot the ball much better as he came very close to having a flawless shooting performance when it was all said and done. A pretty good night,
look at that.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. Really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. His teammates need to be prepared to carry a little
Oh
bit more.
my God, shake and bake.
Looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
Bulls trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Shake and bake with the big block. This is ball for
Smith the best of shake and bake. 26 seconds left to play in the first half.
Oh no, that did not just happen.
And now
Somebody
Moore
get down
pushing it
there.
out. No one back
Big
to stop
trick.
it. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
I could have, but when the camera goes back the other
Shake and
way,
bake.
it messed me up.
A 14-point game for him in the win against Denver.
And he was just lurking defensively in that game. He got 4 steals during that.
LeBron, come on, man. All right, it's halftime here in Cleveland.
Clock runs out, and we're heading to
Cleveland
halftime.
Cavaliers 43, Chicago
Cavaliers lead
Bulls
by
30.
13. And now we'll send it down to Doris
Send it
Burke,
down to
who's
Ugly
standing
Doris.
by courtside.
Kevin, I'm
looks
here
a
with
lot
Coach
younger
Tom
in the video
Thibodeau.
game,
Coach,
but in real life, she's old as a bone. And I don't think old ladies like that should be on TV because they look pretty
Hey guys,
scary.
listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of
Here
basketball
we go.
left
Start this third quarter.
In what has been so far a
Coach
runaway
wants me
game.
to take some time out the
A
clock.
fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I
Give
wouldn't
me
be
that.
surprised if we're talking about what a great second half is. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of
Oh, that's
basketball. On the court for
That's all
Cleveland.
day.
Waiters at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Shake and Bake in at the 1 spot. Here's Rose after the made shot from Shake and Bake. Misses from short range.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge
Yeah.
difference.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Here's Rose.
Good, Rose.
Deion Waiters making his last shot. McDermott dishes to Rose. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Pushing it up.
Oh, I got pushed.
Rebound by the Bulls.
No way.
Next up
That's
for them, the
BS.
Bucks in Milwaukee. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Butler against James.
He pushed me out the way.
Butler kicks to Rose. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
Wait.
Rose has got 17.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Here's Shake and Bake.
Yes.
That is good. Shake and Bake's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look
We're
like
by
they
17,
have the will
everybody.
to do that at this moment.
Let's go
Jerry
quickly over
Jones
to
about to.
well, guys, Tom
About to do
Thibodeau
what
had some
Shake
advice
Bake
for his
did.
team in that last timeout.
Oh, get in the
Derrick
middle of
Rose
it.
was the focus
Come
of the
on,
discussion.
really?
He wants
How
their
did you
offense to
fall
run through
13?
him.
You're off this
Coach
team next
detailed
year.
the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris.
Hey, Doris.
Now here's Gibson after the miss from Shake and Bake. Raiders on the wing, defended by Butler.
Clock. Brought to you by Gator.
Shake and Bake. He's got 16. 6 to shoot. The drive by James. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Going to the line.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 11 points, and he's been a good defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's
no wonder why they only changed MVP.
He's done a really nice job defensively.
Harris is checked in for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving comes in for Waiters. The Bulls also changing it up. Tony Snell comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Heinrich in for Rose. Bulls trail by 16. Here's Heinrich. No luck. Nice D from Shake and Bake.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Now here's Heinrich. After the miss from Shake and Bake, Heinrich kicks to Snell. Gasol, a screen on Irving. Gibson setting the pick for Gasol. Here's McDermott.
No
and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Bulls shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
You see how you make
free throw
those,
drops for
LeBron?
McDermott. Alexander's checked in for LeBron. And the Bulls making a change also. Mirotic is checked in for Taj Gibson. And McDermott drops them both.
So we're up by 14.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter.
Kick it out, Irving.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Harris outside. Here's Shake and Bake. 16 points for him from 15 feet away.
Oh, come
and it's Gasol with the rebound.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Right side Gasol. Shot from 16, and the jumper is on the mark. Gasol's got 8 points.
It doesn't even look
They have
like
to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Irving passes to Shake and Bake.
So we got the Baltimore Ravens versus New England Saturday at 4:35
6 to shoot.
Eastern time.
Connects on the foul on jumper. He's got 18.
Who's going to win that one, guys? Baltimore or
There's 1:38 left in the
Patriots?
3rd. Heinrich with it. Now guarded by Shake and Bake. Gasol against Thompson. Gasol dishes to Heinrich. That's good.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Moore is checked in for Chicago. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. The Cavaliers, 4th.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing that has led to wide-open, long-range shots. That's why we see the great numbers from the three-point line.
Watch this big miss.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to
still off the team after
free
this.
throws are better than a layup.
Let's see what he does here. You get the rebound.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to
Really?
extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown from Cleveland.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has
Now I'm
been
on the
great.
bench.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
Shut up and quit following me. I left Minnesota, so I didn't have to be around.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in.
Now you're over here. God.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
54 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Heinrich outside. Right wing. And Mirotic kicks to Gasol. Right side, Irving. Harris passes to Irving from downtown. Can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Love check in for Smith. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Irving.
Seconds of the third quarter.
Here's Heinrich. Pass to Gasol. Stolen by Thompson.
Thompson,
And now the
no
Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Shake and Bake. He's got 18.
You get out my way, 13.
Just 3 on the clock. No good at the rim.
Really, 13? You good for nothing.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Team.
Cavaliers on top, up by 12. And when we quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the finish, guys, this is where you know you are right on the money with that pass. Look at that. Perfectly timed.
On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started.
Wide open.
Heinrich and Rose, the guard. Jimmy Butler's out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Mirotic in at the center position. Shots good from Shake and Bake.
Part of this interior collapse we've seen defensively is the reason they've struggled, and they're trailing by so much.
Outside Rose. Rose double teamed. Heinrich dishes to Mirotic.
Oh no.
And Rose wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. No question. That's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Butler against James. For 3, Heinrich. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
That's all right.
He's got 3 assists in the game.
These guys ain't coming
The
back.
Cavaliers leading by 11.
Let's go, Copa
Fourth
Cubs.
quarter still young, just over a minute play.
Watch this, guys. Love, you know what to do.
Shake and Bake. 5 to shoot. And then Chicago with the rebound. Mirotic just got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him. A clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Shake and Bake.
Big yeah.
Shake
The
and
biggest
Bake's
yeah.
got 22.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Bulls trail by 13.
Show your hoe the finger roll.
Rose attacking. And again, Chicago. No good. James in the post. Guarded by Heinrich. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Really, LeBron?
Dion Waiters checked
Newest
in for
move I've
Cleveland.
ever seen.
Then for the
Trying to lose
Bulls,
this game
Pau
for
Gasol
us.
is checked in for Mirotic. And McDermott subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. They swipe it. Shake it. And finish with 2 hands. Nice determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
You know he can bounce
Pull
right
some
there. An
sand
example of
up
how
from
dangerous he
Wisconsin
is when he's
Badgers.
got a pass to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Dang,
Gibson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rose kicks to McDermott. Gasol against Love. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Shot from 12. And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from Shake and Bake. Shake and Bake's got 26 points. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
You're
We're up by
good, Kevin.
17,
Too many
everybody.
empty trips. They need some points.
And now Doris Burke has an update from
No,
the
I don't want to
sideline.
hear about Doris. Okay.
Rivers
so
addressed
Doris
his
do
team.
something.
He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. After making that initial point, then he talked about not getting careless defensively. He wants them playing conservatively at that end of the court. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
All right, Doris. Rose goes in.
Derrick Rose is trying to steal something.
The 11-footer. Good. He hits the jump shot. 21 points in the game. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
I think the Bulls know that they can't come back.
Shake and bake.
Basically got one up here on the Bulls, who are trying to do something for playoffs coming up.
The rebound by Gibson.
Which the playoffs are coming up
Gibson's
here
got
in like,
his 6th rebound on the night.
I don't know, at least 8 more games, I think.
To the left wing. Outside Rose to the wing on the left.
Rose had a wide open shot.
McDermott kicks to Rose. Lock at 6. Rose with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Here's shake and bake. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
And Gibson wide open. He shoots, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter.
Here we go.
Here's shake and bake. He's covered by Rose.
All over you get so.
That's 29 points for shake and bake.
Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it, and the other did. Huge margin of victory for Cleveland.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
Well, this victory now draws them even in the season series as it comes to a close.
It's been a good battle between these two this year. Fitting that it ends 2-2.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Shake and Bake. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
Here's Gibson, blocked. Second shot opportunity.
Oh,
and
you
it's
guys
good on the
suck,
layup.
man. I mean, how much more do you want me to do? I'm blocking the shot.
Cleveland's got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
All right, we're going to take the clock down.
Shake and bake.
I mean, Carolina has the opportunity to make it a game. Now, defense is good.
Tries from 10. Pulled the shot a little late, but the bounce goes his way. Shake and bake's got 31.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lets it go from deep. Can't connect.
That's all right. Victorious, guys.
Taking the win here. Not much to be critical of with this win part.
48
Not at all.
for the
I mean, they
Chicago
showed
Bulls.
up not just to play, they showed
Shake
up
and
to
bake.
give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Shaking the
let's
dust
catch up
out.
with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron.
Oh, we talked LeBron when Shake and Bake was the man of the game. He's the good player of the game. And it's the Shake and Bake. Yes, Shake and Bake. Nice. We're gonna quit. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you in the God.